to my world of modelling and make-believe. Now a couple of months ago, when I did my last video, I mentioned the fact that I like to add lights now to my models. And a lady named Margaret mentioned, suggested black full illuminations, which I thought was a bit over-ambitious, but I thank her for the confidence in me. But like Clint said, man's got to know his limitations.
Yeah.
So I settled for this small fun fair on the seafront in the grounds of the Clifftop Hotel.
So what's this one called? Have you got a name for this one?
Not yet.
As yet untitled.
Seafront Funfair. I haven't thought of one yet, to be honest.
So there is lights and animation, but we'll go inside.
Well, we'll go inside
because it doesn't show very well outside.
It lights up quite well, and it's better.
Look at the detail.
It's a bit bright at the moment.
Yeah.
So just have a look at a bit of the detail.
So it's all driftwood, is it?
All this is driftwood. All the rocks are driftwood. The hotel is driftwood, although when I'd finished it, it did look a bit tattoo.
Yeah.
So I've just I mixed some paints, acrylics, to as close to get to the original colour, and just touched up just to make it a bit more presentable.
Yeah.
But that is driftwood, as is the rocks. I'll get a bigger kick out of recycling stuff.
So absolutely everything is handmade, even the little the little figures, everything.
All the figures, yeah. There wasn't too much detail because I had about 36 figures to make. So everything is handmade. And all of these rails are made out of old bicycle wheel spokes.
Yeah.
I've used this many times. It's brilliant metal actually for such. Now the stonework I made from actually, you know these fast food restaurants, you give the little sticks for stirring your tea and coffee.
You cut up loads of
these, yeah.
stirring sticks.
Yeah. Now the capping stones on top actually literally fell out of the sky. It sounds silly, but every bonfire, every November the 5th, they celebrate Guy Fawkes Night in England. That's when that chap a few hundred years ago tried to block the houses of Parliament. I'm never quite sure whether we were celebrating trying to blow up Parliament or the fact that it was caught. I've never really known that, but anyway, so to put long story short, the rockets, the next morning, November the 6th, I come down and walk around the garden, there's probably 7 or 8 of these rocket sticks, which is about 3/8 square. And so that's all the capping stones are just the sticks up from the rockets.
Yeah.
I collect those every November the 6th.
I'll just look round the other side of it. Oh, so you got the beach.
That's the
beach
yeah.
round this side.
There's one or two interesting characters there. Look.
How do you make the sea effect?
This is a mixture of, I've used it many times before, it's the mixture of decorator's polyfiller and PVA glue.
Yeah.
I mix it, get the wave consistency, then I painted it with a turquoise and a blue and white just to get that, you know, variegated look. And I've just given it about 3 coats of gloss varnish.
It looks quite realistic, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm quite pleased with that actually. And with the the steps for...
Is this the sand from Mexico, did you say?
That is, yeah, Mexican Cancun sand. I still get a fair amount left.
The same set, use that on the last model?
I've used it on 3 or 4 models, I've still got a fair amount left. Dug the suitcase through the airport, I mean, look at it, didn't get away with the weight penalty. I got away with the... have to pay a penalty, but... No, it's coming very handy actually.
Yeah, there's loads of detail in this one, isn't there?
It looks nice with. I'll show you in a minute. All illuminated.
Yeah, and the music as well.
The music. Did you notice the steps for the sailors? Look. Those are just the spokes with the. I just soldered some wide across.
Yeah. Is that?
It's like the rust effect.
I was just going to mention that. Is that intentional? That rust? Do
you know the only one?
What it was like?
Do you know the only one who's noticed the rust effect? He noticed it immediately. No one else has mentioned it. It was Alex, my grandson.
Really?
Yeah, he noticed straight away.
I was going to say if it was already like that, or if you made.
No, it's actually acrylic paint, but I think it's quite realistic.
It does. I thought it was just like the rusty nail type to look. Sort of natural.
It was all very shiny, which I thought was much too good to be realistic, so I just got the old acrylic paint out. So, should we go inside now?
Inside, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so we've come inside then, just to get the effect of these lights and music. So first, I like all the different colours in the hotel lights. So.
I love that.
And then what else have we got? And did you tone it down in the end? Because it was quite bright last time.
They were super bright, just a bit too startling. So I just put some blue paint on the bulb. Just toned it down a bit. But that's quite a nice effect, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, wrong one.
You got the Pleasure Beach sign. That does. It does spin round, doesn't it? I forgot then.
Do you like that? That's a nice effect, isn't it?
It looks good. Yeah, the way it spins round, doesn't it? And so that, I can say the mechanisms are the only things that you didn't make yourself, aren't they?
Well, I just bought I bought 3 musical movements from Hobbycraft, the catalogue magazine.
It definitely adds a different dimension, another dimension, doesn't it, from the previous automata models. The lights and the music just take it to a whole new level, don't they? And so how long did this took? A couple of months, did it, in the end, this one to make?
That sounds a bit of conflicting.
I was saying a couple of months did it take in the end to build this one?
Yeah, just about 2 months since I did the last. I think it's about 7 weeks, isn't it? But this is great fun, to be honest. Did you notice the dragon's den?
I haven't looked at that yet now.
Can you see the dragon?
Yeah, I can just about see the dragon, yeah.
Did you see the ice cream man?
I haven't seen it with the light on now. I saw it outside. So would you ever build anything similar to this, or have you?
I really enjoyed building this, to be honest, and I will do another one.
Would you have done anything different?
There's always something you would have done different, because every time you make something you learn, but I think I'd probably just try and make something a bit more ambitious.
Well, like a roller coaster or something. You mean like an affair theme?
Well, I love the fair themes now. But I mean, I love this.
Yeah.
I'm really pleased with that. It just coming up.
I think that is the one at Blackpool Pleasure Beach is like that, isn't it? I think there's something. I'm sure there's something there that like it reminds me of something at Blackpool.
Possibly. I've been to Blackpool for many years now, but I think there's a Pleasure Beach in Cleethorpes.
Is there?
I think so.
So we haven't seen round the back yet.
Okay. Everything works off the one AA battery. Everything works either off one. Well, actually, the musical movements work off one AA battery.
Yeah.
And the lights work off two. The lights. Well, two AA batteries is 3 volts, you see, and they work from about 2.5 to 3.5.
Yeah. Because it spun round too fast, didn't it, with the 2 batteries?
I did try 2 batteries with the musical ones, but it spun much too quick. So,
So did it take much sussing out all this, or was it pretty straightforward
really,
in the end of the controls?
Time consuming, but the challenge this time was to make it a bit neat, and I think that looks fairly neat.
Yeah,
now.
I mean it looks.
Yeah, that's
looks the part, doesn't it?
First one or two I made a bit unsightly, but this one's not too bad now. Yeah, but it's better to actually just go through putting these individual switches on, so everything works independently.
How much did it cost in total?
I don't know. These little switches are about $150 each.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're not talking mega bucks, are you?
Oh no. Well, with the musical movements and everything, I'm guessing about 60 quid.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's everything. All the main structure though is recycled. It's just the musical movements and the batteries, battery holders, and switches. I'd say about £60.
Yeah. And do you know what you're gonna? Do you know what your next project is?
Next project? No.
You're open to suggestions?
I'm open to suggestions. Can I just say now, Margaret, Blackpool Pleasure Beach was too ambitious for me. So just something a bit more reasonable.
Yeah. Mind you, you've done a pretty good job, haven't you? Pretty good compromise.
Yeah. I will try and do this. I love working with Driftwood, so it probably will be a seafront scene.
Yeah.
Maybe a town scene, but there again, it's nice to still the movement, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
You get with the funfair.
And the music as well.
And the music as well. I just might try something just a bit more, just different, a bit more ambitious maybe. This is the only manual one.
Yeah, so that was the only way you could do it, wasn't it?
This one, yeah. I just couldn't. See, with the musical movement, you can buy a little attachment, and it will work a very small automata.
Yeah.
But only in the upright position. I couldn't get it to work sideways, so that's just the manual one. Yeah, I was pleased with that. I love the colours.
Yeah, the colours are nice, aren't they?
No, I'm open to suggestions if someone can come up with something just a bit different. But so I've got scout for using all the lights because I love working like this. I mean,
Yeah.
it's lovely that does. Biggest problem was finding my tools. I'm a bit
Really?
messy
Messy
shit. I spent ages looking for my tools in this shit. Well, not as bad as the chap I used to work with. He walked into a pub once and he walked up to a beautiful woman at the bar. And he said, they will come here often. No? Penguin walks into the bar, said to the barman, have you seen my brother? The barman said, what does he look like? Past, present, future walked into a bar. It was tense. Oh, that's it for this one.
So you reckon another couple of months then before your next project?
Yeah, I think so. A couple of months. I'm always looking forward to reading the comments and any suggestions people have got.
And yeah, just play it by ear then, depending on how people
I'll keep
react.
that in mind for a couple of weeks.
Alright then.
But I'll just, as long as I can use the driftwood and stuff. Or rustic wood, you know, it just depends.
Yeah.
So until the next time, then I'll say thanks for watching and bye.